Hi, my name is Randy Posusta with Carpets by Randy. I've been in business for 27 years now, and I started the business by myself on my own. I had worked for another company. I didn't like the way that they did the bait and switch situation, and I thought that there was room in the industry for someone who basically followed the golden rule and based their business on trust, honesty, integrity, and it worked. I started cold calling people out of the book, just being honest with them, telling them my situation, and repeating what I had just said. And I began getting business right at the onset. The next day I was out doing my own thing. It was scary, but I had just gotten married, a baby on the way, and I needed something to support my family. And it was up to me and me alone. And scary, yes, very much so. Which gave me the initiative and the drive to make it happen, and long hours of calling and doing a job, doing the jobs. So once I started getting into the jive of things in that, I thought I needed to have some advertising, get my name out there. Just calling people, cold calling, worked for a while. The basis was doing the work, doing a good job, making yourself memorable to them, and then calling them back on a regular basis every 6 months, recalling them that they needed their carpets cleaned or upholstery cleaning or whatever the case may be. I tried, doing the ads in these little flyers, and that didn't work out very good. I advertised in small newspapers, neighborhood newspapers. That seemed to have more impact. Becoming a member of Angie's List, Better Business Bureau was okay. That worked out for a while, but I still needed more. So I began offering people that I would go into their house, I would do a job, and I'd say, if you like the job, please by all means call me back. But more importantly, what I would like to do is channel my advertising costs back into you as far as discounts, offering you discounts for any referrals. That worked out well. Word of mouth is absolutely golden. Then I don't have to do my selling because my customer already did my selling for them, so they trust me because they trust their friend. And I did it myself, working on weekends and just whenever somebody called up, I was there. I also went to businesses and trying to get a business, thinking that if I got a business, well, then you have your employees that will in turn have you do their carpet cleaning as well. And once again, word of mouth is. So as far as looking for an employee, someone to help you, obviously employees are key. And presentation is representation. You have to find somebody that looks friendly, that dresses nicely, someone that you would trust, and how they conduct themselves. In other words, you want to more or less find somebody that's like you respectively. If you built your business on your appearance and ability, well, of course, you want their appearance and ability to be the same. They've got to be honest. That's of course key. But how do you truly find somebody honest? Doing background searches. It's a lot easier with the internet nowadays. You can do a search on anyone. But moreover, I think you need to find somebody that can see, not only how the company is, but what it can be, and as an employee. And you've got to find somebody that is going to think like that. When I first started up my business, it was small, but I saw what it could be. I saw the potential there. I saw how people reacted to me by the way that I did my work. I would always do something extra, going above and beyond what the expectations are. Sometimes you have to give away free stuff. Sometimes as an employee you have to give away some free time. Like cleaning up the truck, not getting paid for it, but just doing it, and that shows initiative. That shows presentation is representation. You don't want to pull up in front of somebody's house with a junky truck, crappy equipment or whatnot. I started my business not buying top of the line stuff and getting loans and whatnot, but I bought used equipment. And I went to pawn shops and garage sales and service centers, becoming friends with the service individuals. Hey, if somebody has something to sell they're trying to get rid of, let me know. Keeping my eyes open that way. Keeping your eyes open for opportunity is absolutely key in getting jobs, getting equipment, and getting employees, asking around, keeping your ears open. My son, Tyler Posusta, told me one time when he was still in high school, and he heard a teacher tell him this, and it stuck with him. He still says it today, and that is, if you want to go somewhere you've never been, you have to do things that you've never done. And when he said that, it was I thought it was so profound and intuitive. And he heard it from someone else, and it stuck in his mind for years and years and years. And I hope that will also stick in yours. So, trying to wrap it all up, in the service industry, I'm going to, I might have 2 or 3 jobs in one day. Each of those jobs is like your first day at work. The first impression is very important. You always want to make them smile. You always want to make them feel comfortable. And you want to do your absolute best at every single job. So many people that I've had working for me, they get burned out after a certain period of time, and they start not doing this or not doing that. Every job you go to is in fact your first day at work, and you need to make an impression from the second you step foot into that door until you leave. Doing extra things above and beyond, things that wouldn't normally be expected. Person drove up just as I was coming up, and they needed their groceries unloaded. I said, hey, can I help you? Not part of my job, but they were very appreciative. That person always called me back. Another instance was one time I was cleaning a sofa. I found a diamond ring in the little crack. Lady had lost it for 2-3 years. I gave it back to her, and she's my customer for life. She broke into tears saying that was my engagement ring. It's been gone for 2-3 years, and she'll always remember me. So again, in conclusion, every job that you go to, every time that you're at work, make it a memorable thing for them. What kind of person would you like to have in your house working for you? Always put yourself in their shoes. Just believe in yourself, and know that all this stuff is common sense, really, when it comes right down to it. And in this day and age, common sense isn't that common.